That is fantastic.
Oh man.
All right, so you guys all showed up. Well, Tom, you didn't make it over to my speech, did you?
Nope.
No, you wasn't
it's
there.
okay. None of my employees were there, so yeah,
is true.
that's nice.
Sorry.
I really hope they're listening. They're probably not even listening to me now.
Oh, probably not.
Yeah,
No, I
probably
wouldn't
not.
think so.
Never mind.
They didn't show up to that. Free lunch was provided, and they didn't show up.
Yeah, exactly. Right? Anyways, we were talking about feeding the customer journey with content. And so some of the things I just wanted to reiterate here and that we often talk about with people is the impact of social media. And companies are seeing incredible results when their sales teams are working strategically within social media, and I say strategically because that's the problem that most customers have. So some stats for you here: 78% of salespeople using social media outsell their peers. So that's pretty impressive. 64% of salespeople utilizing social media report an increase in sales revenue. In fact, 22% more than salespeople not using social media. So it's not only helping them sell more; it's selling them at a greater rate, or both, or vice versa.
Sell. I don't know.
Yeah.
You said the word "sell" a lot.
Sell faster, sell
Greater.
Harder.
Yeah.
Sell bigger.
Yeah, all of them. 91% of social sellers report an expected increase in their company sales revenue. And the top sellers use LinkedIn. We talked about LinkedIn earlier. Use LinkedIn for 6 hours a week.
Wow.
So lots of data gems in LinkedIn. And I'll tell you one thing. I don't know if you guys pay for anybody at Site Strategics pays for the premium.
No.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Way better.
Here's the thing is you just get found a lot more.
Right.
People reach out to you a lot more.
Really?
So anyway, so why aren't organizations seeing social success? And that's the key question, right?
True.
Is why are so many companies like, we tried social, it doesn't work. And so the first thing is attribution. Is a lot of times they just don't even realize that it is working. And so, you're putting stuff on social media, Pinterest, Instagram, all these places. But when people click through or people hear about it, that trail isn't leading back to your site through analytics. And so a lot of it comes in as direct traffic. And so it's just lost in there. And so that's the first one. And companies are trying to fix that. Google Analytics is trying to fix that as well. Google and Facebook did a weird one. Google has like a social media section within Google Analytics, but about the same time that they launched Google Plus.
Right.
So Facebook was like, yeah, we're not going to give you any
No,
data.
we're good.
Yeah, sorry. And that was too bad. I was really hoping that would break wide open. And then we went into, with this, we started to talk about, what are the things that successful salespeople are doing differently that other people aren't. And so the first thing is creating a personal brand that differentiates you along with your company. And so what I mean by that is the first thing is companies are always scared, of, what if my sales guy is, he's all over LinkedIn. He's basically the face of the company and everything else. I don't know why companies are afraid of that, for one thing, because if he's out there getting the spotlight or she's out there getting the spotlight, she's in the spotlight.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, what are you complaining about? But companies can kind of mitigate that risk by, helping their salespeople kind of craft and brand them along with the brand. And so the example that I always give to people is, if I was an employee with Site Strategics, I would say, well, I've got 10 years of search engine optimization and content experience, and with the resources that Site Strategics provides me, the tool set, the people, the time, everything else, I've never had any more success in my career.
Right.
Well, what are you saying there? Are you the genius or is Site Strategics? You're basically complimenting both and saying
it's usually me.
Right. We all know that.
Yeah.
But because it's when you work together, like peanut butter and jelly, or butter and salt,
or peanut butter and bananas.
Yeah, that too.
Or peanut butter and more peanut butter.
And so these are the things that you can do. And so we help people, craft their social media profiles to basically do that, to help them break out and personally brand, but also to promote their corporate brand on there too. And you have to have an online presence for both to kind of build that authority up. And then, of course, we work with Bill Caskey. We work with Thaddeus Rex. He basically puts the brands together for the folks that we're working with.
Mm-hmm.
And then Bill Caskey's a great, in fact, podcaster. He was picked up. He's in the big leagues.
Oh yeah.
He's with Adam Carolla's Podcast One group. But Bill Caskey, basically helps people create those strategies of, okay, you're on social media. How do you take that from a Twitter relationship to an offline relationship where you can actually go get the sale? And there's a nuance to that too. You just can't be spamming people and asking them for appointments. So that's we've got some information coming out here pretty soon on, we're calling it social selling, which is I think pretty logical, right?
Makes sense.
So we've got some infographics underway and a white paper underway, but we're also going to do training series for companies to actually help them. And we're gonna help, not only help them, but we're even going to write their LinkedIn profiles and everything else and get those dressed up. So be on the lookout for that on the Marketing Tech Blog. Go to marketingtechblog.com. Sign up for the newsletter. That's what we want everybody to do. That's why you get a big web mat layout.
That's right.
That Aaron hates.
He does.
I know. And it works. I was just seeing our conversion rate is up again.
Yeah,
So
I was going to try and install one just to see what he does, see if he notices how long it takes.
you
before he
have to
notices.
do it.
Yeah.
You must do it. Yeah.
There's only one way to find out.
Yeah. Maybe next week. That's what I do next week, I guess. We got
Yeah.
Sumo Me up there, so we've got one of those
Oh, nice.
pop-up
Yeah,
ones,
Sumo
but-
Me will.
but
that has a web mat.
Does it?
Yeah, Sumo
Okay.
Me is really good.
Yeah, I like Sumo Me. I haven't really.
Yeah, and
Delve
for
deep
people
into it,
listening, I think we're going to write about Sumo Me if we haven't already, but sumome.com.
Mhm.
And I think it's a little bit clunky, so techie
Sure.
guys like us
Yeah.
love it,
Right.
but the average web user is probably not going to set up. Go see,
Oh, this looks gross.
yeah, go see Site Strategics or something.
And they all sound exactly like that.
Do they?
I think so. I don't know if I could do that sound again, but
Yeah.
I don't know.